G'day, this is Simon from the Brackets here at South OC Cars and Coffee. Have a look at that blue sky behind us. Absolutely perfect Southern California day, and that means we are packed. Parking lots are full. We're actually turning people away already. Insane turnout. Hey, don't forget, if you like our videos and you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. I'll also put a link, so if you're watching on our website, you can actually click that link and subscribe to our channel there. So make sure you don't miss out on anything. As I said, great turnout of vehicles today, some really cool exotics, some hot rods, all sorts of stuff. Let's go for a walk and check them out. So we do let people bring their track cars here if they trailer them in, obviously, and then bring them around quietly. This is one of those cars. It's very, very cool. R8, check it out. This thing is obviously set up for full-blown track events, and while the horsepower on it remains as a regular R8 would be, this particular car is just about all carbon fibre, so super light. And they actually, I was talking to the owner, they actually changed the tune according to the type of race they're doing. So, you know, if it's a 24-hour race, it'll have a different tune, so they get better gas mileage and better range. So great to see GT3 R8 here, looking good. It sounded great when it came in as well. Really nice looking car. We've got the two Polestars here again. Thanks very much to the guys at Polestar for being our diamond sponsors of South OC Cars and Coffee. This is the P1. This is one of those cars that is just so beautiful. When you look at it, the lines are really well balanced in every direction. I also love the front of this thing that actually has a proper looking grille on it. Some of the electric cars are trying to get away from that. And the car just seems to lose its face and its sort of look or its personality. These do not. This is the P2. Once again, great looking car, really nice color. Make sure to go onto the Polestar website and check these guys out. So we had this here last week as well, and I talked about it. What a great car. This is obviously a RS200 Ford built for the World Rally Circuit. Interesting car. They had to build 200 of them. It was a coach builder that built the bodywork, and then everything sort of got shoehorned into it. Tom, the owner, took me for a ride in it, as I mentioned last week, a couple of weeks ago. Holy smoke, this thing's incredible. 705 horsepower and about 2,500 pounds, running something like 50 pounds of boost. They, as I said, they made 200 of the RS200s, but then they only made a handful, something like 15 of the Evos. And the Evos were obviously extra horsepower, designed to be for their performance applications. This car is the top spec Evo they built. So this is, I guess, the cream of the crop of this particular car. So worth a whole lot of money, but very rare, very special. Just an amazing, amazing car. So really, really cool. So this is really cool. This is a Spider replica that is so close to the real thing, it's not funny. This has actually been a previous Car of the Week winner. These guys go to so much care to make this look like it's a Survivor or a barn find, to the point where they actually get a guy who works for Disney to do the patina look on it to make it look real. Everything about this, the way they aged the steel to make it look like it's old, everything on it looks really, really authentic. And of course, if you could find an original Spider, you wouldn't be able to afford it. These guys are building a replica which is as close to the original as you can possibly find, and yet it's affordable for people as well. So really, really cool thing. Make sure to check that out on our previous Cars of the Week. Check this out for pretty. This is a brand new orange from McLaren. This is a 765 LT. Look at the seats in the thing. This is such a pretty car. I'm sure it's an absolute animal. I'm a fan of all the LTs of McLarens. They are a lot more of a driver's car than some of the other vehicles. They're designed to be a lot more raw, a lot more visceral experience, and this is just incredible. What a beautiful, beautiful color. So this is the overflow lot. Check this out. Beautiful, beautiful looking Chevy here. Big block in it. Very clean. Actually for sale. Really nice colour. Great looking car. Isn't that awesome? Love those steel wheels on it too. Very cool. So obviously Broncos are back in attention with the new one, but I can tell you what, you just can't go past the old ones, can you? So two of them here. This one's really interesting. This is running a Coyote. So a lot of work to fit them in newer cars because the engine's so wide. Luckily these things aren't like trying to put it in an older Mustang, but interesting. That looks like a Ford Innovations fuel system on it. So someone's done a lot of work with this. Really, really nice. And there's another one around the other side. Let's check that out too. Crowd around this one, I can see why. Really, really nicely done. Nice wheels. Once again, a Coyote in this, done really, really well. Fuel pressure regulator in there. Very nicely done. Nice color, nice headlights. Let's check out the interior in this thing. What's cool is it looks modern. That beautiful seats, and if we come across the back, look at the trimming in there, and yet it's still got that retro look about it as well with the original gauge. Really, really nicely done. This sort of thing is definitely a car of the week contender for sure. Another great car in the overflow block, this 64 Plymouth Fury with the 426. Just love that intake manifold with those offset carbs like that. So great seeing these cars that was so iconic for their era being looked after and you know, kept in this sort of condition. Very, very nice. Hey, how nice is this thing? 56 Apache. Very cool, really neat. A lot of custom work the way they've Frenched everything in under the hood. Nice interior. Just love the lines of these Apaches because of course the beds were actually fiberglass, so they put a really nice shape to them. The way those tar lights have been done. Some tub, some big rubber in there as well. Air ride for it to be sitting so low. For sale, so if you're looking for a nice nice looking truck, this thing is definitely it. This has been a previous car of the week winner as well. This is a Noble from the UK. Cool little car that actually uses a Ford Mondeo engine with a ton more work done to it, bigger turbos, etc. They're a really quick, very well balanced car. If you watch, Wheeler Dealers actually got one of these and restored it. And about the only issue they had with it was that the turbos were leaking oil. But it sits over at the back here sometimes, just flies under the radar. People don't know what they're looking at. But one of those cars from the UK that a lot of people don't know about. The TVR is another one. But Noble, definitely a really cool car. Worth going back and look at some old YouTube videos if you want to know more about them. So I was just talking to the owners about this car. Pretty cool. It's about a 13-year-old build, and you can tell that looking at some of the design styles, the wheels being one of them, the fact that the door handle's been taken off, and the interior style. And it's interesting, you know, because like a lot of things go in and out of style, but if it's all period correct, which this thing is, it's kind of like a time capsule. So even though some of these things wouldn't be done on a car today, you may not necessarily use those wheels on a car, because they're all together on this build, and because this build still looks so incredibly clean. I mean, gosh, it looks like it could have been done, you know, a year ago or less. It looks great. It really, really looks great. So real credit to the guys that built it and the guys that own it. They've maintained it like this. So very nice. Check this out, Rockwell Row, great little Nash, so pretty. Rambler Country Club written on the side. What a great car. This is kind of cool. What a great car. This yours?
Yeah.
How long have you owned it?
Probably about 5 years.
It's really great.
Is it like a 50 or 49?
51, there you go. So what a great old car, Nash. Right, let's check out some motorcycles. So that's it for another week at South OC Cars and Coffee. What a great morning, great turnout, perfect weather, some amazing cars and motorcycles and trucks. I think I'm leaning towards that Bronco for car of the week, but maybe that Chevy. We'll just have to see who's still here. Big thank you, of course, to our sponsors, Maguire's. We've got Polestar, we've got Motortory, we've got Next Level Detailing. We really, really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. Of course, the other big one, thank you to Outlets of San Clemente for allowing us to be here. And of course, Ruby's for bringing out the donuts and the coffees, and also Rockwell's as well. Really appreciate it. Gives our show a really, really good feeling having you guys doing what you do. So thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're watching this on our website, I'm going to put the link below, or you can just obviously subscribe directly on YouTube as well. Have a great week. We'll see you back here next week for another South OC Cars and Coffee.